Hello, I'm Reverend Priestess Jen Nami Paget with Heart Song Sanctuary and Namitha Mystery School. Today I'm going to talk to you about somatic embodiment of spirituality. And in our principles, it says, we are here to experience spirituality felt intimately, and as each sensation opens into the body, there is no need for evaluation. So what does that mean? When we have an emotional response to something, it also shows up in our bodies. And if we do not process our emotions properly, and we often do not, it can get trapped in our physical bodies for a long time, years even. So what does it mean to allow sensations to open up in our body and then to not evaluate? It simply means to accept the feelings and sensations and let them flow out. Let them flow in, let them flow out without having any judgment towards them or trying to stop them. Sometimes this means we are verbalizing the sensation, but a lot can be done without verbalizing, and movement can be so helpful for releasing something we are unable to put words to. When I think about somatic movement, I like to think of it as working the kinks out of my body. And now that I've been doing this for a while, I can actually feel a ping in certain places in my body for different emotions or things that are kind of trapped in there. But also what is great about embracing somatic release is you don't have to even know what is pinging. We don't even need to think about it when we dance or move our bodies. A lot of times we can work out those kinks just by moving around. And I'm not necessarily talking about a typical exercise regimen where you're moving around, because it doesn't necessarily let our body flow in the ways it needs to release stuck energy. If we are to move in ways without self-consciousness, and we just went by how our bodies intuitively want to move to release, it can look kind of funny, but in the end, it can feel so good. Our judgment sometimes gets in the way. And so what we are asking from this principle is that you consider the ways in which you can embrace a somatic embodiment of your own spirituality. And that when we have gatherings centered around this idea, that you can come with an open heart and an open mind and practice with us. And I can tell you from experience that when I first started this, I felt really, really awkward. But I also can say it opened up my body and allowed for some of the stuck energy to be released. So just from the first time of doing it and the relief I received from that, I believed in the practice like almost immediately. But I'm still practicing myself this and still doing somatic release through movement. So I'm sitting right now, but I just want to kind of give you an example of what somatic release might look like, because sometimes we're just moving in like just some weird, like might look weird. And it doesn't look like maybe any kind of a dance that you have seen before. It might just be like, oh, I feel I've got this thing in my neck and I need to release it. And so I'm just moving to get that energy that's stuck in there to release. And it might not look like anything that you've seen before. And that's okay. Like, this is what you could expect when you come to like one of our gatherings. You could be getting down on the floor on all fours, and you could be doing something that might look like yoga. But what's really encouraged is just to like feel it out and feel your body doing whatever it takes to get that stuck energy out. And so that's just a little bit of an example. Like we do this sometimes. It'll be a few hours of a somatic release. Sometimes it's like 5 minutes. Like if I'm in the car like I am now and I just can get to my upper body and this is all the time that I have and I've only got a few minutes before I have to go into work, then I'll just do the upper body. And when I'm in like a ceremonial space where we're doing this and there's music involved and there's other people, yeah, that could go on for a few hours. And it's amazing what can happen when you just allow your body to be free and to move in the ways that it's like getting that stuck energy out. So I hope that provided you a good example of some of the things that you can do for somatic release. And also just, we're asking that you don't judge other people and that you don't judge yourself. And that if there is like an emotion coming up, or if there is something that needs to be released, that, yeah, you accept that without judgment, because our thoughts and sometimes our emotions aren't even ours. And we just need to get them out of our bodies. And somatic dance, somatic release is one of the ways that you can do that. So I hope you enjoyed the sermon. And if you need to find out more about Heart Song Sanctuary, you can go to heartsongcollective.org and that's our website where we have all of our principles and our agreements and all of the events that we have going on. We do a full moon event every month, and we've got some other stuff that's sprinkled in between. So please join us. We're just starting the Heart Song Sanctuary up it just started a few months ago, and we're really building momentum and getting excited about all of the things that we have to offer throughout this year. If you want to get in touch with me personally, then you can contact me at jlpnami, Nami, @gmail.com. And you can also go to my herbal website, which is aum-herbs.com. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.